Make life easy, fast, fast. Money way no delay. Transactions we go last. One pay the shop well. Say yes to more today. No wahala, no stress. One pay the way. One pay the bill. Say yes to more. One pay the bill. Say yes to more. We dey live better life. No more hustle, no more strife. One pay with the vibe. That's so we dey survive. Recharge data quick. Bills dey clear like breeze. Buy airtime, no tricks. PalmPay with it please. PalmPay the bill. Say yes to more. PalmPay the bill. Say yes to more. Recharge data quick. Bills dey clear like breeze. Buy airtime, no tricks. PalmPay with it please. PalmPay the bill. Say yes to more. PalmPay the bill. Say yes to more. PalmPay the bill. Make life easy, fast, fast. Money way no delay. Transactions we go last. One pay the shop well. Say yes to more today. No wahala, no stress. One pay the way. One pay the bill. Say yes to more. One pay the bill. Say yes to more. We dey live better life. No more hustle, no more strife. PalmPay with the vibe. That's so we dey survive.
Hi everyone. Hello. Good afternoon, and thank God it's Friday. Thank you for joining us. I hope you are ready for another exciting session with us. If you are from the other end, please drop a hello for us and make sure you go out there to invite someone. Tell your friend to join us because PalmPay is live. We are live on Facebook, on Instagram, and on TikTok. And as always, it's going to be an exciting session. So please keep inviting your friends, tell them to join us, because today we are going to be sharing something that you should know about, something that is going to impact your life, something that will go a long way to, do some changes for you when it comes to your financial life and all that. So please keep inviting your friends, tell them to join us because we are live. We're live on Facebook, on Instagram, and on TikTok.
Hi, good afternoon, guys. And one final addition, we are actually live on YouTube. So happy Friday. Thank you for joining us once again. You know how the PalmPay Live goes. It happens every Friday by 3 p.m. and we get to share and dish out information for you guys. You get to learn new things and you get to win something for yourself. And we have our way of welcoming the first timers with a keyword, and they also get rewarded. So how have you guys been? How was your week? What did you do differently this week? Did you set out money to flex for the weekend? Did you decide that, oh, this week you're not going to buy parfait or something? Let us know in the comment section what you have decided to do differently this week. So once again, guys, thank you for joining us. So remember, guys, last week was really exciting.
Yes, it was.
Chineye had a number of people.
I brought in the experts.
She brought in the experts to
Yeah.
let you guys know one or two things. In fact, a whole lot of things about what you can do to when your account gets suspended or your account is frozen. I think that episode is still on our page, so in case you need more information or further updates, you should check that out on Facebook, and you can learn one or two, so you would not be in that category of adding your boyfriend's name into your name and getting your account
we still can't get over that one.
suspended.
Okay, guys, I hope you're inviting your loved ones to join us for this session, because I mean, those that were here last week, we know how life changing, how transforming last week was. I mean, even me that was a host for the live session, I learned a lot, and I want to believe it was the same for those of you that joined us. And we are still going again this week. There's something and so much to learn. So please invite your friends, tell them to join us, because we're about to spill.
Yep. So we are in the comment section, guys, listening. Uche Prince will on Facebook says TGIF. So thank God it's Friday. It's that period where we get to rest, to get to, relax, spend time with our loved ones. And if you are going to ball for the weekend, it's also that time for the ballers. Speaking of the ballers, it's for people to eventually ball successfully, if they are not an high income earner, the people earn big, you also will be budgeting for that.
Seriously, seriously.
Which brings us to our discussion for today.
Yeah. So guys, I mean, we've heard so much about budgeting, and for some of us, we've tried it. I mean, you've done everything that is in the book. I mean, they said do this one, do that one, you've done it. But still, you find yourself in a messy situation that within middle of the month, it's not even the end of the month, middle of the month, you're broke. Your account is red. I mean, even your eyes join. I mean, it's that kind of messy situation. If you are someone in this kind of situation, then there's definitely something that you're doing wrong. I mean, you've done everything you've been asked to do. There's something that you are doing wrong. And today, that's what we are going to be talking about. Why is it that even after all the budgeting, I mean, you started the month, you be like, okay, some of us we received our salary.
Yep.
Ending of last month, beginning of this month, and we are still in the beginning of this month.
The month's still a bit fresh. We've not entered the second digit.
Even for some people, the money has gone down. So today we are going to be talking about what you're doing wrong. What are you doing wrong? I mean, sometimes you won't be able to spot these things because you're the one doing it. It's just like when you're cooking, and at the end of the day, you've added everything they said, salt, Maggi, everything. You did your rationing. You bought all the different meats, different chicken, there's beef and everything. And at the end of the day, the food is not sweet. There's something you are doing wrong.
Obviously, you're not a good cook. So let's find out how to be a good cook. In terms of budgeting.
They said boil for 5 minutes. You boiled for 5 minutes. Did you not try?
The chef, they said they have their recipe, secret recipes. So this time around, it's not going to be a secret recipe because we are dishing out.
Yes.
So before Chinere further goes into this discussion, I'll be asking you guys so you can share in the comments with us. Which of these actually describes you? Normally, are you the person that if you want it, you buy it? Or your eyes are always closed to anything outside your budget? Like me, I'm going to answer first. I'll actually,
it is well.
My eyes are normally shut to anything outside my budget. I'll just remember,
50K on just food, and you wake up and tell yourself, this month I am going to do it 20.
Yes to more. Oh, baby, oh, say yes to more. Won't pay the bill. Make life easy, fast, fast. Money way no delay. Transactions we go last. One pay the shop well. Say yes to more today. No wahala, no stress. One baby the way. One pay the bill. Say yes to more. One pay the bill. Say yes to more. We dey live better life. No more hustle, no more strife. One pay with the vibe. Now so we dey survive. Recharge data quick. Bills dey clear like breeze. Buy airtime, no tricks. One pay with it, please. One pay the bill. Say yes to more. One pay the bill. Say yes to more.
And to total disaster, or let's say that you have so much expectation in terms of how you're going to cut down on those expenses, whereas you know that you've done the maths and there's no brainer. At the end of the day, this money will still go by. It's going to be a disaster. So I feel like that's one of the things that affects people's budgeting. When you run into that kind of situation, you tell yourself, "Omo, this budget is not the work." What? This budget
It's not working. Yeah, truly speaking. And like she has said, it doesn't work.
It doesn't work
And
that way.
for me, it's also boils down to when you are not clearly motivated, or you don't even
Yeah.
have an actual goal on why you are.
They said do it.
Just do it. Let's do it. So you can help yourself find these goals. When there are no clear goals as to why you are doing it,
Yeah.
then it won't become a thing that you are used to.
Yes.
For instance, now, as someone who take public means of transportation to convey myself to work daily and every other place, one thing I will not do is not ensure that I budget transportation for the month. It's compulsory. It's something I would
Trekking, Lagos. Activating
so
Lagos.
what I do is I know that in a month,
Yeah.
this is what I'm going to spend. I'm motivated to put that aside. I have budgeted that percentage. And every other, what is it called? Remainder, or maybe an additional money that is just flying around, is what I would now put aside and say, oh, today I want to be comfortable. Let me order over. But I know for a fact that I have been motivated because I don't want to trek. Trekking alone is should motivate
you
you.
now be like, okay, I'll enter bus from here to here, and then from here to here, I'm going to trek it, and then you're being you are now. That's what being broke can do to you. You are now strategizing how to get to work or how to go home. There's something wrong with your budgeting.
So one of those mistakes people have made over time is no clear goal, no motivation whatsoever. Like me, I've said it, the trekking will motivate me. I'm not one that likes trekking. I do not like to walk any distance, even if it's the only time I know I want to walk is on the treadmill. Every other walk that is not
Stress.
is not for fitness.
Nah.
It stresses me emotionally.
Poverty.
Please, I don't want.
It's poverty at work. Then another mistake I think people are making is when they don't give room for fund money. Yeah, I call it fund money. That's me. I mean, some of us, we don't. We definitely don't. I mean, you feel like, okay, you know, all these people that when you want to set up, when you want to, draft your budget for the month, you be like, okay, you're thinking about bills, bills, bills. That's good. That's lovely. It's good to know that you have priorities.
Yep.
But in the midst of all those priorities, it's really good if you can set apart a portion of your money, just call it fun money. For those there are some of you that you are not indoor kind of person.
Yes. And if
you're
you are setting
outside.
those rigid budgets, you will crash. It will crash.
I mean,
Me, I've said I'm doing transport, I'm doing feeding, I'm setting money for flat tax because family will tax you and all of that.
yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's my life. I still want to be able to do one or two things that would ease, the old stress. So when your budget is too rigid, you've not set room for flexing. Like I mentioned when we started this conversation, it's the weekend and some people are going to ball. The reason why they can afford it is because aside from being an income earner, or maybe they are I don't know what to say, they've already set aside that fund that, okay, on this day, on this particular day of the month, we are going to ball. Oh my guys are ballers. Is people do it a lot. They like set out funds and them and their friends, they contribute and they have fun. But when your budget is too rigid, too strict, just focus on you will just at the end of the day, that money that you have set aside for transport is like you will now be saying OD_IE OD_E. I don't want to say that out loud. Like,
actually,
you're in bed, you will live for today and forget tomorrow.
I actually have a friend. She has one of her rule is that the moment she gets paid, she's going to spoil herself. And when I mean spoil herself, it's not the pay yourself kind of. Usually they'll tell you once you get your money, you pay yourself. Yes, she does that. But apart from paying herself, she also spoil herself. It's not crazy spoil yourself, half of your salary, no. But it's a reasonable spoil yourself. And for her, I remember then I'll ask her, this your scope? She'll be like, from beginning of the month to the end of the month, and you want her to collect all this money and start paying ways and bills. Some parts will just go into motivating her. You've done well. Let's go again.
Actually.
And
So
that's
when
actually nice.
she has done all of that, it gives room for her to now strictly follow by the other things she has set aside money for, the things in her budget.
It actually works. It works for her.
Because she has flexed during the month, there will be no unnecessary impulse buying or I've decided that this week I'm budgeting 20k for food. This 20k is what I want to use in one day. She has done all of that flexing.
There's a way that you pay bills, you vex. There's a way that you pay bills. You see the debit alert back there and nothing is going for you. Like, you worked hard for the month and it's like people are receiving the money. You will just vex and do something for yourself. I feel like that's what prompted that kind of mentality for her, but it's actually good. I know for some of us, we can't really, when we look at our bills, we look at the expenses and all that, it's outrageous for us to, go all out when it comes to flexing and all. That's understandable. When we are saying map out for money, we are not asking you to like collect all your salary and, flex with your money. What we are saying is motivate yourself.
Yep.
Encourage yourself.
Yes.
Give yourself accolades. You worked for it from the beginning of the month to the end of the month. Just set out a certain amount of money. Yes. It can be to, you've been craving that parfait. For that month, you'll be like, okay, this will be, I'll use this to buy parfait.
Actually, that's why I mentioned it a lot.
You'll be like, I'll use this and buy parfait twice this month. Or I'll buy shawarma once this month. Just set out something fun. Because if you're looking at your budget and all you see is pay your electricity bill, buy data, pay black tax, this portion for you put it in your target savings for rent, this black tax, this. What about you? Sure, you never try.
You never try. Anyways, before I go on to mention another mistake we always make, let me just go over to the comment section and read what people are
Let's
saying.
see what's
So I remember
happening
I asked
there.
a question, and Annie Frank Izuchuku on Facebook said, "Me, I close my eyes to things I cannot afford."
We understand.
We
Divine.
totally
We
understand.
also close our eyes. If it's
Noel
way
too,
more
he
than
said
our
if
budget,
it's outside my budget, I'm shutting my eyes. Like, yeah, as if like
you cannot kill yourself.
because you know, if it was like, if the money come in, you have one uncle in Canada, another one in Ikoyi, your dad is there. That
if you are mistaken,
But-
the oldest child.
you're not a trust fund baby. Then you now want to be doing.
And you are
I
the
buy it
oldest
once I
child.
see it. I buy it. Nah, and you are the first daughter or first son. Your eye will see Mabo, like they used to say. So
yeah, you are working for other people, not for
really,
yourself.
really. And this is where I'll also mention, if you know that part of your income as a business owner, as a salary earner, is used to settle black tax. When we talk about black tax, we mean your parents, your siblings, some other thing. You know, there are what are they called? Obligations you need to settle family wise. You should not always forget. It's one of the mistakes people do is forgetting that.
Yes, when they are budgeting.
Always come up. So when you are budgeting, you should not put out, do not omit black tax or your data. One thing I always do is
forget
ensure
data.
that I do not have to bother about data for the entire month. I just do it almost immediately because it's not in the middle of the month on like 15th or 20th.
Data will finish and
They
they
will now
tell you
tell
data is life.
They will not tell you it's a 381 MB left. And you know, in this current day and age, if they tell you 381,
cannot go a long way.
it will open PalmPayapp, thank God for that. It will open PalmPayapp, you can do everything. But if you are someone that loves Instagram, don't even try it because the first
or you
scroll,
want to watch a movie,
the first scroll, your 381 MB is gone. So those are things you should prioritize. Don't forget those irregular expenses.
Yes.
Data is one of them because data right now is not even.
It's not cheap.
It's not cheap. So prioritize this, prioritize those black tax because you know, just close your eyes and budget that this month 100k for all of this, 200k for all of this. Even your birthday, you just be doing, you are walking around the clock before you open your eyes. It's your birthday and what am I getting for myself? If nobody buys you cake, if nobody buys you XYZ, won't you take care of yourself?
And for some of us, you'll be like, I want to have my photo shoots, I want to buy myself a cake and all that, but it's not in your budget. That means at the end of the day, you're going to dip hands into money for some other thing.
Yep.
So that means if you want to do something for yourself for your birthday, put it in your budget. For some of us, you're spending 20k or even more on data. It should be in your budget. If it's that you are doing only 200 naira in a month, we can forgive you. Not at the boy, if you're doing 500, 5,000 to 20k, even more. Why is it not in your budget?
Let us learn to prioritize that.
Yeah, definitely. And I feel like another mistake we are making is not automating. And that's definitely, because if you're someone that's okay, they tell you pay yourself first, you have bills you need to pay and all that. If you don't automate them, at the end of the day, it can get like it can just get crazy. Let's put it that way, because you might figure out that you don't have money for the whole thing.
It's because you have decided that it's copy and paste budget. You want to go and copy someone else's.
Okay. We'll get to that copy and paste because some of us, we are guilty of that. You just browse. Some people use ChatGPT. What is the best budget?
Budget strategy for the month. Before you know, you are failed. You are not motivated enough. You didn't set it based on your own clear, realistic.
Look at your salary. Look at your expenses. take into consideration those irregular expenses, those impromptu expenses. Draft something. This is what I'm paying for light, I'm paying for data, I'm buying this, I'm sending home this amount of money. By the time you do the maths, you know how much is remaining. And sometimes just automate it, because it's really hard. I mean, you're looking at thousands, hundreds of thousands in your account,
and it just looks like
and you are deleting, you are debiting, debit, heart attack. So sometimes just automate it, let it just go. You already know the person you're sending the money to. If it's your family members, I remember there was a time we mentioned the schedule transfer for all those recurring bills. So you can use a schedule all those transfer, so that you don't run into a situation where you are asking yourself, should I or should I not? Should I?
You'll be cutting corners. This month I will not be saving.
Or let me just, I don't think this money will be enough. Let's just,
I will check 2 days and then double. So it's actually
just
we've been stylishly telling you guys how to fix this thing.
Yeah, definitely
saying how to fix it. And before we go into explaining or saying that, please, if you're not following us,
please make sure you do
follow us on all our platforms. Remember, guys, we are on this social media platform. We are on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and X. On Facebook, it is PalmPayapp.ng. On Instagram, it is PalmPayapp_ng. On X and on TikTok, it is PalmPay_ng. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like we said, we are currently live there. It is simply PalmPay. So just go there and get to see some interesting stories, testimonials of what is happening with us at PalmPay. Also, you're handling high volume transactions. You want to be a merchant and enjoy some of our available tools like the e-shop, invoicing, and bulk transfer. Please do well to follow us on PalmPay Business on Facebook, Instagram, and X. So,
okay, before we get into what you can do, right? I know we've been condemned. Some people will be like, are they reading my mind? Are they reading my mind? What is all this? I mean, this category, I know. Before we get into what you can do to rectify all this, I want to mention that for some of us, it is inconsistency. For some of us, it will be like, okay, I'm going to do this, but you don't do it. You've already told yourself, okay, I'm going to set about this a certain amount, I'll use it for this, but that consistency is not there. You don't budget every month to begin with, and you don't even stick with your budget. Today, you will stick with your budget. Tomorrow, you'll be like, I cannot kill myself. Next tomorrow, will be like, let's go with the flow. The other tomorrow, you'll be like, I need to budget for this small money before. At the end of the day, that consistency is not there. So how is it supposed to succeed?
In other words, lack of consistency.
It was.
So how do you become consistent? Let me ask you. It will seem as though maybe I'm trying to
see me thinking, deep thinking.
So how do you eventually become consistent? Like the point whereby you have a budget, you stick to it, you do not get swayed by unnecessary impulse buying, you do not get swayed by the if I want it, I buy it, especially when you're not a trust fund baby. So like how do you eventually
become consistent? If I want to become consistent, I'll start with being motivated. I mean, I'll tell myself, okay, I don't want to find myself in a situation that at the end of the month I am broke. Or let's say before the end of the month, you're broke, you feel miserable, or you look at yourself and you're like, I mean, just close your eyes and imagine what you don't want to be, and you'll find the will to be consistent. That's what I do. I just imagine, God, I beg. So try it. I mean, for me, I close my eyes. I imagine, I envision what I do not want to be. That way, I hold on to what I need to do to not be that person. I don't want to be that person that in the middle of the month, I am broke. Nah. Or I cannot be accountable for my money. If I don't want to be that person, then what can I do right? So the moment I have that motivation, it makes me consistent. And then I try to find the will to stick to my budget. Sometimes I automate. Not even sometimes. I always automate. Once the money comes, when they say pay yourself, it's easier said than done. Because, you know, for some people, before the money comes in, you already have a list of bills and things that you need to pay for. So when you have that list, and then you have to pay yourself. It's difficult sometimes. So for me, as long as I am automated, my savings, everything automated. Once the money comes, they will leave. And then I'll plan myself around, okay, this is what I have. We are at the mercy of it.
Exactly.
And that is it.
So, and obviously, building, it just boils down to building a realistic budget.
Okay.
It's not creating something at the top of your head. Look at your pen and paper and actually work with what you have. Work with your actual income. Wherever your income, or as a salary earner, if you're a business owner, however your income is coming in monthly or weekly, then you know these are your expenses. So it gets to a point that when you have actually built that budget based on your reality, income, this is what I'm setting aside for feeding, this is what I'm setting aside for clothing, for family, for children, this is what I'm setting aside for fun, and all of those things you need to do. So like something that is big or is like impossible to achieve. So month in, month out, seeing maybe you win one big money that can allow you to, you are already ensuring that you stick to a budget. It
Okay.
helps when you actually just put it down and know that this is what you are actually standing by. You're not just being
Yeah.
swayed or moved by the wind. You are actually standing by a proper budget because it has become very realistic. It just sticks and you don't need to stress about it again. So month in, month out, you just know that there can never be a time whereby you've not set money for savings. There can
Yeah.
never be a time where you just say, I don't have money to do XYZ on certain days. That is just it. And even emergency
That's
funds,
nice.
everything you have made it to realistic for yourself. It's not an impossible game, a mission impossible budget you are setting. Work with what you already earn, your income, and then it becomes very realistic to constantly stick to a budget.
Okay. So, guys, another thing you can do, I know we did stress on this when we were talking about those things you're doing wrong. make sure you budget for all those miscellaneous, whether it's unexpected expenses, those things that you don't really feel that they are important, but somehow they are eating deep into your pockets. You know, those subscriptions and the likes of them, you might be looking at them, oh, how much is it? They are not important, but they are still eating deep into your pocket, because when you do the math, you know how much it's taken out of your salary. So I feel like what you can do right is to add them.
Yeah, normally, when you are planning for an activity, an event, maybe it's a church program, maybe it's your wedding, even your
Yeah.
birthday, when you decide to draw out a budget and say, this is the money for DJ, this is the money for this. When you are done with all of that, this is money for logistics, you will still put at the bottom of your miscellaneous. So in case they come and tell you that you need to
The
pay
salt is
PT,
not enough.
maybe they did not include PTA to your child's school fees. Your child just run, mommy, they say we'll pay PTA meeting Monday
Yeah.
today, miscellaneous. Remember you didn't. So if you have added miscellaneous, obviously,
It won't be like a shock to you when you have to pay something out of the ordinary. And that means when we are saying miscellaneous, we are not saying 5K, 10K. You have to think bigger, because I mean, it can be a big expenses for you, for somebody, and what you budgeted like was just 5K.
I would just put my miscellaneous in one of our savings platform on the
Definitely.
so that it will just be cooling and be adding interest, because it's not money you want to use now, but you set it out. So why
not just keep it there?
Let it be any you
I mean, we have different features, savings features that you can explore. We have the target saving feature. We have the fixed savings feature. We have the cash box. There's a cash box, flexible savings. You can save and daily interest and still have access to your money. We also have the spend and save, her favorite. So you can be spending and we'll help you to save. So just pick one, use
while
it.
you are at it, track your weekly spending.
It's really good to track.
If at the end of the day you've decided that, oh, I'm doing 60K for Uber this month. So normally if you are going to be making transfers using your PalmPayapp, the Uber driver, the Bolt driver, we have a feature that allows you know exactly what you say. So if you've divided it into 4 weeks, it's supposed to be like 10K or 20K monthly. Then you now go and weekly rather, and you now check on your transaction history that I've spent 24K on both. You know that you have like something you need to stick to. So track them weekly. Track your those money you set aside on your budget weekly, so you don't go overboard. You don't just track it. Like me, I will buy data monthly, but if you're going to be buying data weekly, and maybe you initially set aside the use this feature on the PalmPayapp transaction to time on data.
it might not work out the first time, but over time you will figure it out. I mean, there are different rules out there, different methods, different strategy around it. Some will tell you the 50, 30, 20 rule. Some will tell you the zero method. So just look around, see something that works for you, and then tailor it to yourself. I mean, there might be this high-end method, but at the end of the day, it's all about you.
Give yourself some grace.
Yes.
It's okay to, if you now find out that I can't survive on this, I can adjust.
Yeah, there's room for adjustment and all that.
Yeah.
Just be flexible about it. It's not a do or die affair. Just
All
do
of
what
this
you can, and
so that at the end of the day,
you get it right.
You get it right. You're not in big soup. You're big soup that exactly. You're not in big,
Yeah, definitely.
big soup. So like we've mentioned, we've got all of these saving features that can also allow you do this properly and enjoy some interest with it. Whether it's fixed savings, saving towards like a goal, which you can do for 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, depending on how far you're willing to go. Target savings, maybe you're trying to pay your rent and you just want to target that you ensure that, and you can also earn interest. Then if you also want to, maybe because you work in a way that allows you earn money daily from maybe side also side gigs and all of that, so while you are paying for your Uber, you are buying food, the spend and save feature allows you to also save a percentage from all of this your spend, so you can have money set aside for emergency, rainy day, or even to spend once again, and you get to earn interest. Then your regular cash box, which is a flexible saving, also earn you interest. Whatever money comes into your PalmPay account, sitting pretty in your cash box, when you wake up daily, you earn interest of up to 20%.
Okay.
Good, right?
That's really well. I mean, one thing I want us to take home is that okay, from all this, I mean, she mentioned quite a lot of features out there. We have quite a lot of saving features for you to explore. So look at them. You know your salary, you know your expenses, you know your basic. Let's use that word. So look at all these savings feature, the different saving features that we have, and think about the one that will work well for you, because they are tailored to serve your different saving goals. So if for some of you, okay, someone that you want to do something big for your birthday, you might not have the money to save that your birthday month, but you can start saving like monthly. So what you can do, put it in your budget. Okay, for every month I'm going to set apart 10,000 or 20,000. So by the time it gets to your birthday month, you already have a large amount of money to, flex. You have enough to flex with. And the same goes for any other saving goals you want to explore. So there are so many of these saving features available for you on the PalmPay app. So look at your salary, look at your expenses, and know the one you can, handle, and go for it. The one you can work with, just go for it. So don't forget, this is something that can go a long way to help you. So for those of you that just joined recently, you joined few moments ago.
Along the line.
Yes, let's try to recap and throw more light on what we've said so far. I mean, we are getting to the part where we reward you for listening. Not just rewarding you for listening, we know whether you actually listened. So keep inviting your friends. We also reward the newbies. So if you know someone that has never been to the PalmPay live session, please invite them to join. We are going to reward first timers. And we're also going to reward the OGs. So let's recap. So first of all, we did mention some of the things that you probably you're doing wrong, which is affecting your budgeting, which is making it not to succeed, which is preventing you from seeing the results that you want to see. And we said it could be because you're not budgeting for all those irregular expenses. You're not budgeting for all those miscellaneous expenses. You're not putting them into consideration. We also
inconsistent.
Yes.
You are setting
unrealistic goal. We talk about that one.
You've not decided to put room for fun and flexibility. Your budget is unnecessarily rigid. It's just all work and no play.
Yeah.
So those are one of the things we mentioned. If you are also not motivated, you get no clear term as to why you are setting up a budget. You could eventually falter. You could eventually say, I beg, I'm not more doing this budget thing again because initially you've not been motivated. And I said, if you have decided to, or if you have checked under hot sun, it is not motivation for you to set out a budget and constantly stick with it. Also, if you are doing copy and paste,
that one can also affect you guys.
Big budget you are seeing on the internet or even ChatGPT that is not working with your own income
strategy. Okay, guys, that's basically like everything that we talked about for things that you can be doing wrong that is affecting your budgeting. And we also mentioned those things that you can do right. We talk about being consistent, talk about making sure you have those miscellaneous black tabs, everything, budget it all. We talked about you being consistent. It's not a life and death issue, so you can fail but keep at it. I mean, don't give up. You can do it.
You also need to build a realistic budget.
Yeah.
Like I said, work with your actual income and know the kind of expenses you incur or month in, month out.
Yeah, don't
automate.
Okay, yeah, on track.
We have
don't forget. So many. We did mention quite a lot. So I mean, we've done justice with trying to recap everything we talked about during the live session. So for those of you that joined, now you have an idea of what we talked about. So let's get ready for the moment that we are all waiting for. Yeah. So guys, are you ready?
Ready for the...
It's time to know those that listen. I mean, we've been talking all this while, so let's know those that listen because we are about to ask the first question for today. And the first question is, we said quite a lot. The things that you are doing wrong that is affecting your budgeting. So I want you to go to the comment section and tell us one budgeting mistake that makes the whole thing go wrong. Mention one budgeting mistake that we talked about. I mean, there are so many of them that we didn't even touch, but try to mention the ones that we talked about. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, we are looking. Let's know those that listened.
Did you listen? We are going to find out now. Because I'm already seeing funny answers. Hey, someone on Facebook wants to kill us. She wants to finish us with the entire answer.
Never say.
She looks familiar. Does she actually want to return?
My name is familiar, but
okay, we are still on the details, like we said. One budgeting mistake we've talked about today. If you were listening, you recap some of them and you can mention them. Remember, fastest finger first.
okay, so on Facebook, I'm really tempted to give this one to Aminat Bimbola. So Aminat Bimbola, I love the fact that you listened. I love the fact that you're able to mention all this. So I'm going to give this to you, Aminat Bimbola.
Okay, so we said one budgeting mistake. One budgeting mistake. Just mention one. Instagram and TikTok. Are you guys there with us?
Fastest
Okay.
finger, do we have a fastest finger? Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. We
We have
already
on
have a winner
Facebook.
on Facebook, so Instagram,
We have a winner on TikTok.
TikTok, we are on the lookout. Do we have a winner on TikTok? We have a winner on TikTok, Savio. 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 Savio dot. We see you. Congratulations, Savio.
Savio, we see you. Congratulations,
Savio.
Savio.
Okay, we do have a winner here on IG. We have Baba's
Graphic
Graphics Designer.
Congratulations to you.
Baba's Graphic Designer.
Congratulations to Amina
Bola.
Bimbola on Facebook and Savio on TikTok.
TikTok.
Alright guys, please make sure you send in your PalmPay account details on the platform that you want. Please do that before 48 hours and make sure that your PalmPay account details is verified with your BVN and your NIN. So let's move on to the next question without further ado.
Okay, do we have?
So this time around, it's open as well for a lot of people to respond. So mention one PalmPay saving feature that can help you save towards a goal.
Okay. So guys, I know we did say we have quite a lot of saving features
Just go
for
and
you to
mention.
explore. So just mention one that you can use to achieve your financial goals.
Fastest finger,
Facebook,
And
Instagram,
TikTok.
TikTok.
Let's go.
Do we have a winner on TikTok? Do we have on Facebook? Do we have on Instagram? Fastest finger. We have on TikTok. J Boy. J Boy.
Congratulations, J Boy. On Facebook, we have Damian Sense. Congratulations to you,
Damian
Sense.
Sense.
We see you. Finally, Instagram. Baba, graphic designer. Please send your account number via DM, not on the chat room, okay? Via DM. Please do that via DM. We've gotten your name already, so just send us your details via DM, please. Remember, we spoke about why you should not be dropping your account number on just anywhere you see it.
Drop your answer.
Okay.
Okay. IG. Do we have a winner? Do we have a winner on IG?
We're still on the lookout
We
for
asked you to mention one of our saving features on the PalmPay app.
one saving feature on the PalmPay app. Let's go. Waiting. Our first timers, please start getting ready. Your moment is here.
Okay, we have Lil underscore Mufti.
Congratulations to Liu underscore
Mufti.
Congratulations to Damian Sense on Facebook as well as J-Boy on TikTok. Please send your PalmPay account details via DM on the platform that you want. Make sure you
Okay.
are following us. Please do that before 48 hours and make sure that it is verified with your BVN
And
and your
your
NIN.
NIN.
Straight to our first timers.
Yeah, I saw someone saying I'm new here, a first timer, and all that.
Okay, first timers actually we always give out a keyword, okay? So you just mention the keyword and
Well, we'll find you.
find you. So the keyword for today, which we have highlighted and discussed so much on, is
Budgeting.
budgeting. Okay, so
Yeah.
first timers only, fastest finger. Drop the
Yeah.
keyword in the comment section, budgeting, and we'll pick you from there.
Okay, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, we're on the lookout. Drop the word budgeting, and we will find you. So if you're a first timer, this is your chance to get rewarded. Please don't forget that today shouldn't be your first and your last time. Today should be the beginning of a new and wonderful thing to come with us.
Please join us
Yes.
also same time next week.
Next week.
Coming week as well.
Okay. I can see Rashab underscore core reality underscore autos. That's a mouthful. On Instagram.
Call realty. Okay. Realty. You're into real estate.
Yeah.
And you're also into autos.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations to you.
Do we have on
Instagram.
Facebook?
Facebook, the main sense can be a winner again.
I can see Chimela Aliru.
Congratulations to
Chimela
Aliru.
Do we have on TikTok? On TikTok, we have a winner. It is Macaranto. Macaranto, congratulations.
Congratulations to Macaranto. Congratulations to Chimelu Aliru, and of course Ashav Corelty underscore auto. Please do well to send in your PalmPayapp account details via the platform that you want. Please do that via DM, okay? Don't release your details anyhow. And make sure it is verified with your BVN and your NI. Please send it before 48 hours. Congratulations once again. And this is the time where we decide to say goodbye to you guys. Before I go and do Chineye, I want you guys to remember, don't underestimate small expenses.
Yeah.
Okay?
They can build up.
One donut, one ice cream, and
one parfait.
Before you know, your plan has derailed. Your budgeting plan has derailed. So make sure you are sticking with your budget and you're not doing anything. And if you are doing anything otherwise, it's from your miscellaneous.
Okay, guys, and one more thing to always remember is that consistency will always be the key. So you might not get it right the first time, but keep trying. Do not give up. Make consistency your key to getting that budgeting right. And we hope to hear good news that thanks to PalmPayapp, you were able to crush your budgeting.
And
all right.
You still need to buy your gift card. We are still on the gift card season where you get to enjoy 5% for your first purchase. Amazon, Spa, PlayStation, whatever gift card you want to buy, you get 5% for your first purchase and 1% afterwards. Do not miss out. This whole thing ends July 14th. So please enjoy it while it lasts. Don't miss out on it. Okay?
Okay, guys. Another thing that I need us to note is that we have so much going on the PalmPayapp. I mean, has any of us ever gone to the reward session? Have we ever gone to the reward session to check out what we have going on there? Because we have quite a lot of, PalmPayapp. I always say that there are no dull moments here with us. There's always something going on, and you need to take advantage of those. So currently we have the Lucky Wish going on. I know some of us, we bought, we enjoyed, we cashed out when we did our wish campaign, the PalmPay Wealth Wish Day promo. A lot of us we've enjoyed, we cleaned mouths, we can still see you. So for those of us, we still have something going on in the reward section on the PalmPay app. So go there, click on the Lucky Wish, and use your 1 naira. I repeat, 1 naira to grab yourself earphone, phones, a lot of things with just 1 naira. So always look out for that session and take advantage of what we have going on. So on this note, I mean, don't forget that you can use the PalmPay app for anything and everything.
All these payments and free transfers.
We are there for you.
Ending anytime
soon. So guys, let's see ourselves same time next week. Bye.
Bye guys.
Say yes to more. Recharge data quick. Bills they clear like breeze. Buy time, no tricks. PalmPay with it, please. PalmPay the bill. Say yes to more. PalmPay the bill. Say yes to more. PalmPay the bill. Make life easy, fast. Money way no delay. Transactions we go last. PalmPay the shop well. Say yes to more today. No wahala, no stress.